pessoal, eu sou a Márcia e hoje eu estou falando pela Max Education. É um prazer estar aqui com vocês e eu tenho uma novidade para contar. E eu estou aqui com o Fale, que já vai se apresentar para falarmos sobre duplo diploma. So, Fale, can you introduce yourself, please?
Absolutely. Oi! My name is Fares Lakhani from Ontario Virtual School in Toronto, Canada. I'm very excited to be here in Brazil. What a beautiful country, and I'm looking forward to talking more about our dual diploma program that we're able to offer.
Thank you very much. Essa entrevista vai ser um pouco em inglês e um pouco em português. Bom, primeira pergunta que eu vou fazer para o Fale é: o que é um duplo diploma? So, how does the dual diploma work? What is that?
So the dual diploma program is a very unique program that we are able to offer our international students. The way the program works is while students are earning their local curriculum diploma, at the same time they're able to take courses through our platform so that by the time they finish, they end up with 2 diplomas. They have their local Brazilian diploma, and at the same time, we're able to accredit them with a Canadian certified diploma from Ontario.
That's very interesting. And quem é elegível ao programa? Who is eligible for the program?
Everyone. We have many students from around the world. In fact, we have over 20,000 students this year that are participating in our program from 90 different countries.
90 países eles estão já com alunos ativos na plataforma. E a gente gostaria de saber mais uma coisa que eu acho que você deve estar se perguntando. Bom, se é uma plataforma, se é uma forma de aprender virtualmente, quantas horas por dia, como é que funciona para o aluno ter esse diploma de canadense no final desse programa? So, how many hours a day does a student have to dedicate in order to get the dual diploma in the end?
That's a very difficult question to answer, and the reason I say that is because our program is like none other in the world. It is very different from a traditional school. The student has complete flexibility over what they learn, how quickly they learn, and when they would like to complete their program. So to give you some examples, Marcia, we have some students that are highly motivated. They want to finish the dual diploma very quickly. And in those circumstances, students would be spending maybe 2 or 3 hours per day.
Wow.
Other students, on the other hand, they've started our program earlier, which is what we always encourage.
Good.
And so they would be required to maybe spend 5 or 6 hours per week to be able to complete the program.
And they don't have to do the same time at the same pace, isn't it?
Exactly. That's again one of the wonderful features of our program is it doesn't need to be done 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. You could work on the program on the evenings, on the weekends.
Or even during their holidays, traveling around the world, isn't it?
Yes, it's a wonderful program. Really, the only thing you need is a computer and internet access.
Brilliant. Bom, vocês já perceberam que é um programa de bastante flexibilidade, mas a pergunta agora vai ser o seguinte: será que se eu aluno da Max Education com a OVS, eu preciso ir para o Canadá? Do I have to go to Canada if I'm a student from OVS?
No, absolutely not. We are fully accredited by our Ministry of Education, and so you can reside anywhere in the world, take our courses, and you will be eligible to receive the OSSD.
Quando ele fala OSSD, ele quer dizer Ontario Secondary School Diploma, que é reconhecido pelo Ministério da Educação canadense. E a pergunta agora que eu vou fazer para ele é a seguinte: como é que eu consigo o meu diploma? O que eu tenho que fazer para conquistar essa certificação canadense? How do I get my dual diploma in terms of what do I have to do?
So in order to earn the Canadian OSSD diploma, there are really 3 main requirements. The first one is completing the number of courses. And our dedicated team of counselors will help students to determine what that coursework looks like. In fact, the wonderful people here at Max Education are very well trained, and they will create an academic pathway to help choose what courses are applicable. And again, in terms of flexibility, you have a lot of flexibility about what courses you would like to take. The second component of the OSSD is some volunteer hours. It is very important for students to be able to give back to the community, and that's one of the requirements our Ministry of Education has. So there are a certain number of hours of volunteer work. And the third piece of that is a literacy component. Again, as a graduate, we want to make sure that all our students are literate and have a good degree of education in terms of English requirements. Mm-hmm. Once all those requirements are satisfied, we would be able to then apply to our Ministry of Education to acknowledge this wonderful student of ours has completed all of the requirements, and hence they should be granted the OSSD. After that point, we will prepare that, and then we will send you an electronic copy, of course, so you have it right away, and then we will courier the original copy so you have it for your records afterwards. It's that simple.
E aí, gente, a OVS já tem uma história longa no mercado. Eles começaram em 2010. Tanto o Fares quanto os sócios deles são ex-professores, uma experiência acadêmica longa, e isso traz credibilidade, mas também inovação. Então, desde 2010, eles têm trabalhado nesse projeto. Hoje são mais de 25 mil alunos ativos na plataforma de 90 países. Isso me leva para a próxima pergunta que eu gostaria de fazer para o Fares, que é: quais as vantagens de um aluno brasileiro fazer o programa da OVS e que trabalha em parceria com a Max Education? So, Fares, we talked about flexibility, we talked about the components. So what are the advantages for the student to take the dual diploma? What can he do with the diploma?
That would require the entire time of this presentation. I could talk for a great deal of time about the benefits. I will, of course, keep it brief and highlight some of the significant ones. First and foremost, you are earning an OSSD, the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. This is a highly regarded diploma. In fact, according to the PISA study, which you might be familiar with, this diploma is ranked the 6th best curriculum and the 6th best diploma in the entire world.
Wow. Now
you compare that with the IB program and the A-level program, which are, again, very common. A lot of people know about those. Those are ranked in the mid-20s. So you can see the power that this diploma has. Wow. It is an open gateway. The world is open to you. You can apply to any university, any college, any program around the world with these credentials, and you would be accepted. Oftentimes, our students generally, they come to Canada as a great destination for post-secondary programs, but in addition, of course, many of our graduates go to the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia. This diploma is, as I mentioned, acceptable everywhere on the planet.
Okay.
Some of the other benefits that we don't always highlight, but I think are very noteworthy to mention, the English acquisition. Remember, this program is available in English or in the French language, and so students that are looking to better their English skills, this is a wonderful platform to do so. Why? Because the program is let's say we're talking about English, all of the teachers will be explaining the content in English. You will be doing the evaluations in English. You will be listening, writing, communicating, all in English. We have noticed, especially from our international countries in the Middle East, in those areas where English is not their first language, their acquisition of being able to pick up the English language is, increases so much more after our program. So it's a real big boost to learning English as well as, of course, getting the Canadian diploma.
Se você está interessado e gostou dessa proposta, quer falar conosco sobre mais detalhes, os dados da empresa, da Max Education, vão aparecer aqui na tela. Mas antes da gente terminar, eu gostaria de fazer uma última pergunta e abrir para o Fares fazer um comentário final, ok? So Fares, can you tell the people watching what is the support that the students will be having during the program, And because we're finishing this conversation today, so if you want to give them a piece of advice or say any inspirational sentences, that's the time. The cameras are open to you.
Wonderful. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak about this dual diploma program. I would say look at the numbers. The numbers themselves, I think, tell the story. We've started with, 13 years ago, we started with 5 or 6 students, and today we're over 20,000 students from 90 different countries. There has to be a reason we are attracting so many students to our program. It's because of the flexibility, because of the tremendous support that we are able to provide. Again, we rely on a dedicated team here to be able to help give support in multi-languages as well. As you've guessed by now, I'm not able to speak Portuguese, and so we have the agents to be able to help us speak those different languages, connect with the parents, the students, to be able to convey whatever information that needs to be conveyed. It is a wonderful program. It is, I think, due time that education starts to evolve. When I think about what the classroom looked like 200 years ago, has the classroom really changed? No, they're still arranged in rows. The teacher is still at the front. Everyone starts on the same day, at the same time. The bell rings, everybody has to do everything exactly the same. It's time for change. Every student is unique. Every student should have their own individual plan. And as I said, I'm really proud of this program because of the full customization that we're able to prepare a program just for you.
It's very inspiring. Thank you very much for this conversation. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Tem muito mais para falar sobre a OVS, a parceria com a Max Education. Se você tem interesse em saber mais, as informações da Max Education estão na tela. Entre em contato, vai ser um prazer falar com você sobre esse projeto e te inspirar um pouco mais.